around call that will go on with their normal business as expected.
All right, let's remind you rather that the Court of Appeal moments ago reserved judgment in the appeal filed by the governor of Osun State, Adeleke, challenging the judgment of the state governorship election petition tribunal, which nullified his election as governor. A three-member panel of the appellate court led by Justice Mohammed Shaibu made the reservation after the parties adopted their processes. The tribunal had on the 27th of January ordered that the certificate of return be withdrawn from Mr. Adeleke on grounds that Mr. Oyetola was able to prove overvoting during the election. Now let's bring in our judiciary correspondent, Celetina Iria. She's standing by for us in Abuja. Celestina, about this latest development.
Okay, Precious, there are 4 appeals to be heard today. 2 has just been taken, remaining 2. 1 was filed by the current governor of Osun State against former governor of Osun State, and also INEC filed their own application, PDP filed their application, and also Mr. Oyetola cross-appealed the application. And so far, so good. It is an appeal against the judgment delivered by the Osun State Election Petitions Tribunal, which nullified the election of Adeleke on grounds of overvoting. The tribunal found out that Mr. Oyetola was able to prove that there was overvoting in 749 polling units, as against the 6 polling units wherein Mr. Ademola had claimed, which he said did not substantially affected the outcome of the results that brought him into power as governor. And also, we had the case of where there was no application using beavers, and also the beavers machine did not really transmit the result. This was a case brought in by former governor of Osun State. Well, the court has gone on recess to reconvene.
You just mentioned that the court has gone on recess to reconvene. Are they reconvening on this particular case? And what should we expect to happen when the court reconvenes?
To take the appeal filed by INEC against the former governor of Osun State, and also the cross-appeal filed by the former governor of Osun State. The court made it known that INEC, although they said they are neutral but not impartial, and the justices of the appellate court made it known to INEC that what is being challenged today is the outcome of the election that INEC conducted. How would INEC say that they are being neutral? It is that they are not, they can't give credence to the election they conducted by also stating that the election was free and fair. But so far, so good. Part of the issues raised by the appellant, which is governor of Osun State, he said that the fact that a member of the tribunal, which was a chief magistrate, the only sign I did not make a comment as to the judgment that was given by the tribunal, nullified the judgment. But Mr. Oyetola and his team of lawyers made it known that the fact that the chief registrar the chief magistrate did not make a comment but sign had nothing to do with the legality or the legitimacy of the judgment, because when the judgment is being read, it's read in the open court, and the chairman of the panel said, "We," not him. So the signature of the chief registrar, who was a member of the panel, gave credence to that judgment, and also she adopted the judgment.
Are we getting reactions yet from any of the counsel, whether to the defendant or to Oyetola? So whether to Oyetola or to Adeleke?
Well, because everybody is keenly waiting to know the outcome of this judgment. But usually when judgments are reserved, the date will be communicated to parties, and considering that this is a pre-election matter which has a lifespan, we are hoping that the day for judgment will be very close. But we spoke to the lawyers of both parties off camera. They said that they will speak to us after all appeals relating to this particular case is heard.
All right, thank you so much, Celestina. I know that you have to get back whilst you're waiting for the court to reconvene. We'll get back to you for more when the court reconvenes. That was our correspondent, Celetina Iria, live for us there in Abuja. Away from that